For centuries, a legend has captivated the hearts and minds of dreamers, explorers, and spiritual seekers alike. It is the legend of Shambhala, a hidden kingdom nestled deep within the Himalayas. Shambhala is said to be a place of peace, harmony, and enlightenment. Its inhabitants possess wisdom beyond measure. They live in a state of pure joy and perfect governance. The allure of Shambhala lies in its promise of a better world. It represents a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. The legend whispers of a utopia hidden from the chaos and suffering of our times. It speaks to a longing within us for a world where peace reigns and wisdom guides our every step. The very idea of such a place sparks the imagination. It ignites a fire in the hearts of those who yearn for a world transformed. Explorers have ventured into the most remote corners of the Himalayas, seeking tangible evidence of this hidden paradise. Spiritual seekers have embarked on inner journeys hoping to discover the wisdom and enlightenment that Shambhala represents. The legend of Shambhala, whether a physical place or a metaphorical ideal, continues to inspire. It reminds us of the potential for good that lies within ourselves and the world around us. It encourages us to seek peace, cultivate wisdom, and strive towards a brighter future. The search for Shambhala is a journey of discovery, both outward and inward, and its allure remains as potent today as it ever was. The legend of Shambhala is deeply rooted in Tibetan Buddhist tradition. Its origins can be traced back to ancient texts, particularly the Kalachakra Tantra. This sacred text speaks of a mystical kingdom called Shambhala, where wisdom and compassion flourish. According to the Kalachakra Tantra, Shambhala is ruled by a lineage of enlightened kings. These kings are said to possess profound spiritual knowledge and govern with justice and compassion. The citizens of Shambhala live in harmony with each other and with nature. They have achieved a high level of spiritual development and live in a state of perpetual peace. The Kalachakra Tantra describes Shambhala as a hidden paradise. It is said to be surrounded by an impenetrable ring of snow-capped mountains. Only those who are pure of heart and possess the necessary karmic connections can find their way to this sacred land. The legend of Shambhala spread beyond the Himalayas, captivating the imaginations of Western explorers and spiritual seekers. One of the most notable figures drawn to the legend was Nicholas Roerich, a renowned Russian painter, writer, and explorer. Roerich was deeply interested in Eastern philosophy and spirituality. He was particularly fascinated by the legend of Shambhala, which he believed to be a real place. In the early 20th century, Roerich embarked on a series of expeditions to Central Asia, hoping to find evidence of this hidden kingdom. Roerich's expeditions took him through some of the most remote and challenging terrain on Earth. He faced treacherous mountain passes, harsh weather conditions, and political instability. Despite the many obstacles he encountered, Roerich remained undeterred in his search for Shambhala. Section 4. The Nazi Obsession with Shambhala. Intriguingly, the legend of Shambhala also caught the attention of the Nazi regime in Germany during the 1930s. Heinrich Himmler, the head of the SS, was particularly interested in the occult and esoteric traditions. He believed that Shambhala held the key to ancient Aryan knowledge and power. Himmler sent expeditions to Tibet and other parts of Asia in search of Shambhala. These expeditions were shrouded in secrecy and driven by a dangerous blend of pseudoscience, racial ideology, and a thirst for power. The Nazis believed that by uncovering the secrets of Shambhala, they could gain control over supernatural forces and achieve world domination. The Nazi obsession with Shambhala was a disturbing example of how a spiritual legend could be twisted and manipulated for nefarious purposes. Their search for Shambhala was not driven by a genuine desire for spiritual enlightenment, but by a lust for power and a misguided belief in their own racial superiority. Section 5. Shambhala Today, Inner Journey and Global Inspiration. In modern times, the legend of Shambhala continues to inspire and intrigue. While some still cling to the belief that it is a physical place hidden somewhere in the Himalayas, many have come to see it as a powerful metaphor for inner peace, wisdom, and enlightenment. The Dalai Lama, the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism, has spoken about Shambhala as a state of consciousness rather than a physical location. He teaches that Shambhala represents the potential for enlightenment that exists within each of us. According to the Dalai Lama, we can create Shambhala within ourselves by cultivating compassion, wisdom, and peace. The legend of Shambhala has also inspired numerous spiritual movements and teachings around the world. From meditation groups to yoga studios, The concept of Shambhala as a symbol of inner peace and enlightenment has resonated with people from all walks of life. The enduring legacy of Shambhala lies in its ability to inspire hope, encourage self-discovery, and remind us of our shared humanity. Whether we view it as a physical place or a metaphorical ideal, the legend of Shambhala continues to beckon us towards a brighter future, both individually and collectively.